NASA mission experts said that they are ready for the Artemis II mission, the first crewed mission of its multi-billion-dollar Artemis program. The 4 astronauts selected for the NASA's mission arrived in Florida on Friday evening, the final phase of preparation for the first crewed journey toward the moon in more than 5 decades. NASA astronauts Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover and Christina Koch and Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen hopped out of the Northrop T-38 jets that they flew from Houston, Texas to NASA's Kennedy Space Center, where they could launch to space as soon as April 1 aboard NASA's towering Space Launch System rocket. They will ride inside an Orion crew capsule built to carry humans into deep space. The roughly 10-day mission will send the crew on a high-speed loop around the moon and back.
The question about the why of this mission, there are so many different ways that you can answer that. There's the industrial benefits, there's the commercial benefits, scientific, technology, innovation, inspiration. Many countries have recognized the value that there is in exploring further into the solar system, to the moon and onto Mars. They've recognized that not only can we gain all these extremely tangible benefits, but that we have the opportunity to answer the question that could be the question of our lifetime, which is, are we alone? When we go out and meet people, people ask that all the time. Have you seen evidence of this? What can we learn? And the fact is that answering that question starts at the moon. The moon is a witness plate to our entire solar system's formation. It's a stepping stone to Mars, where we might have the most likelihood of finding evidence of past life.
We are getting very close, and we are ready. We held our flight readiness review a couple weeks ago, and since that time, all of our operations have been going very smoothly. It's been going very well. Our flight systems are ready. The ground systems are ready. Our launch and operations teams are ready, and our flight operations team in Houston are also ready. The crew arrived yesterday, and I know that they're ready. They are more than ready. They can't wait to get off the ground.
Getting into launch countdown, we've checked out our cryo systems, our LH2 and LOX systems, and all those tests have passed. We've done radio frequency tests with our launch vehicle and the spacecraft, and that went very well. And so we're really ready. We're going to start our launch countdown around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll finish some pad washdowns, some mobile launcher washdowns, and we'll get on with it. So at this point, we can safely say the crew's ready, the rocket's ready, the spaceship's ready, ground systems are ready, and we only need to have the weather to cooperate on Thursday, and we're ready to go.
We all recognize the historical significance of this mission, but our teams are still focused on making sure the rocket is fully prepared and ready to go. That is our focus. Since the rollout was complete on the 20th, the teams have worked to make sure that the connections to the ML and the pad infrastructure are all correct. The vehicle is talking to the pad, it's talking to the systems, and everything is coming along good. And like Sean said, everything seems to be going well between the vehicle and the pad.
So from our perspective, our spaceship is ready to go and fly Reid, Victor, Jeremy, and Christina to the moon and back. I would say that it's part of normal processing that we have final items that we'd load. For example, the crew's laptop. Uniquely for life support, we put actually humans with the life support system, both in the cabin environment and also in the spacesuits. And we've been designing the system since the very beginning of the program, and over the last decade plus, we've been doing testing across the board with suits and with the environmental